who's on the phone, I believe. It's Alli Breen. Alli, can you hear us?
Yep. Hey, guys.
Hey, Alli. Eye color?
Bluish green.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Alli is a beautiful blonde, happens to be a comedian, and happens to be our love expert. Alli, we're going to throw something at you for starters today.
Sure.
I don't know if you've seen this. It's been floating around the internet for a while. The background is, I guess some guy bought a used car or was somewhere, and when he got in the car, there were some papers in there, and he grabbed a bunch of them and started reading them. And one of them turned out to be a set of rules for a boyfriend. Did you see this? And the guy...
I have seen this list.
Yeah.
Like the list of rules.
Yeah. Like you're not allowed to ever talk with Keegan or something, and it's pretty amazing.
Can't hang out with your friends more than 2 times a week. I mean, the list goes on and on.
It's like, don't even look at women of any. Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
If I were him, I would have checked the trunk immediately. I'd be like, is this guy kidnapped and taped up back here? What happened?
He can't have, if there's one rule, he can't have friends over. Essentially, it's pretty scary.
I mean, at least she's letting him know she's crazy right up front. That's wearing it right on your sleeve.
Now, Josh's
that guy should just run screaming.
Josh, your contention is that every woman pretty much has the same list, though.
Yeah, they just don't write it all out.
I don't agree. Do you agree with that, Alli?
No, like
No,
this.
no,
You
no.
think every woman has a list like this, Josh?
No, not as. There are some on there that are real extreme, and I would argue tongue in cheek. I don't think she was completely serious about some of them.
One of them says, for example, you are not allowed to bring up. She is saying this. You cannot bring up Tyler, Noah, Devin, or Josh.
That must be guys that she dated.
Yes,
Right.
And Keegan must be somebody.
And I bet most women out there in their head they go, I don't want my current boyfriend bringing up my ex-boyfriends.
Yeah.
They just don't write it down on a list, but they feel that way.
I think guys feel that way about women too.
A lot of guys may.
Yeah, because so some of them are okay, but how about this one? If we move in together, your friends will rarely, all caps, be allowed over.
I think that's another one. Most women in their head I don't want his friends over here.
No.
I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying a lot.
I'm kind of half and half on it. Like I agree with Josh. There's certain things like that you hold in,
right?
But then there's also certain things that are so extreme, like having friends over or not seeing certain people. I think that's a bit ridiculous.
Alli, are you okay when your boyfriend, does he have any friends he brings over to your place?
Does he have any friends?
Or can you fit?
He has no friends.
No, I didn't mean. No, I meant you live in a small apartment. I mean, it's like
I mean, that's the thing in New York. We live in such small places that it's rare that people just come hang out. But it's happened, and it's always fine.
So, will he say, "Hey, look, we're meeting"? What were the names of the guys in this? We're meeting Tyler, Noah, Devin, and Josh for coffee.
Well, usually it's for a beer, not coffee, but
yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's usually exactly people will go out and meet at bars instead of if
watch
people
a
meet
game.
in someone's apartment. It's like 8 people sitting on someone's bed watching TV.
Well, it's New York.
I'm not arguing
Exactly.
that this girl's list of rules is healthy or that they're going to have a good relationship. I am just, or that it's reasonable. I am just saying that a lot of women have these thoughts. They just don't put them down on a list.
Now, okay, let's.
Some thoughts.
Alli, does your boyfriend Michael have a friend that you don't particularly like to be with?
Yeah.
Okay.
that girl you go to Cabo with all the time?
Oh, yeah. He hates some of my friends. That's for sure.
See, I think that's real.
Right. If he could ban me from seeing some friends, I think he would. I think Josh is right. Everyone has a list to some extent that they wish people would behave and abide by, but I don't think that they would put it down on paper or that it would be that big of a deal that they need it to happen. I think they just hope.
Which makes me think this guy may have messed up in the past.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. This guy must have cheated so badly if this list is serious.
Yeah, and then begged to have her back, and she said, well, only under these conditions. But who knows?
That or she's just super hot and a bitch.
She could be. She could be insane, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty healthy sign of a relationship when you really like all their friends.
Yeah,
I'm very fond of all of Kelly's friends.
Yeah, that is a great sign. That's good.
They're all really, I just really like them all. I can't think of a single one I don't care for.
Good. That's great.
Does she like all your friends?
None. He can't stand any of them. Why aren't you
she
laughing?
liked me.
Pat's not laughing.
I ran into her at a Target and she said
Yeah,
hi
she's
to
very
me.
nice.
I was joking. Oh no, that's gonna come bite my ass. No, but I really do. I think we like each other's friends for the most part.
Sure.
There's always someone.
You answered very quickly.
No. Yeah.
Well, Pat,
Well, then the opposite can happen.
you're more like having another son around.
She goes,
I am a deduction.
are you going over to Pat's house to help him turn the gas on again?
How much is it going to cost us?
Are we taking Pat to dinner again?
Well, Allie, do you have any letters for us? Alli Breen is our love expert over there. And
Yes, absolutely. Here we go. Dear Allie, I've had a crush on my best friend for years, and we finally ended up making out.
Oh.
I've dreamt about it happening for so long. I was super excited. Problem is, it did not go well. Turns out he's a horrible kisser.
Oh.
I thought it might just be that I built it up too much, but now it's happened a few times, and I swear it's getting worse. Think I can teach him, or is this doomed?
I think you can teach
It
it.
is a
You do?
teachable.
I do.
Absolutely.
Kissing? Ooh, I don't know.
I
That
think
one's
it's either
kinda-
there or it's not.
Well, speaking from
Yeah.
experience, I think you can work your way up. It's part of it.
how do you do that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you get out a chart and?
All right, let me explain how this works, sir.
Is there a
No.
book?
He's
Oh,
probably
no.
too tonguey like a snake.
Yeah, or not enough time. Who knows what the
Is
issue is?
he like a gummer?
Man, a good kisser is so hot,
That
though.
is very
Oh,
good.
yes. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
But
very much.
almost if you tell him what you want and what you like, maybe he'll follow suit.
That's
and
exactly right.
Go in that
No,
direction.
this is just weird.
Well, to me, it's worth a shot. Why not just say, hey, why just give it a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it doesn't work, then it's doomed.
How do you even give it a shot? When he goes to kiss you, just go, whoa, 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 I got some pointers.
No,
I
like
think you either
how?
feel. I think bad kisser. I think she knows that it's not going anywhere.
First, finish chewing your food and swallow.
all right.
Put down your cigar.
Yeah, take your retainer out.
Take out the jaw.
See, but this is my thing. If it's your best friend, is that a complete deterrent for a whole relationship?
I don't think so. In
You
fact,
can
a lot
still
of
be your
times,
best friend. You're just
Yeah.
not going to be having sex with them.
a lot of times that can be great.
Or you can pull a pretty woman and still have sex and not kiss.
What just happened?
Oh, right. That's right.
That's going to
Oh.
prostitute thing.
Yeah. Impersonal.
Allie, what's your take on it?
I don't know. Guys, when they do certain things when they kiss, it's programmed. I feel like.
I
Like,
think
I
so,
kissed a guy
too.
in college, and he would run his tongue, like, between my teeth and my lip, my upper lip. It was disgusting. Oh,
So
God.
it says like he just wanted to lick your gum, essentially?
Yes.
I was joking about the gum
You
thing.
got some bad intel.
He was a gum guy. It was just, I still cringe when I think about it. Like, I still.
You know what? There's a
yeah.
girl out there that loves it, and they're going to meet and just have the hottest makeout.
There's probably a website, tonguegum.com. Okay, let's move on. I don't think we have a solution.
That would totally turn me off. I wouldn't even want to. No.
Yeah, I just couldn't go
No,
back in.
I couldn't go
again
back
after that.
in.
It's-
Wouldn't try to
yeah.
instruct
You
them.
wouldn't, if you really like the guy, you wouldn't go, hey, listen, please don't do that tongue gum thing. Instead, here's how I love to be kissed.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just say that? Give it a shot.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't give pointers.
Guys like direction. I love it. I love it.
I just
For something as simple as kissing, though, that should just be a natural.
And I think it should be.
You're being unrealistic, girls.
I think sparks should fly no matter what.
Of
If they
course
don't-
you do. Yep. And fireworks should go off, and then the Disney song should play.
yes,
And
now
then-
you've got
And
it.
the water park starts.
Right, credits roll. Yep.
Okay, well, never mind. Sorry.
So what's our answer for this?
Nothing.
Lovelorn.
No, Josh. See, this is the now we're getting
Walk away.
we're getting
Well,
back.
I'm with Allie.
We're getting back to
Yeah.
Just be
reasonable
friends.
Josh. After the debacle 2 weeks ago, in which did you hear that Josh's mom had to call him?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I
because
know.
Josh was going, well, you shouldn't take the naked pictures of your ex-girlfriends off your phone. Hide them. But now you're being back to being reasonable. Yes, we can instruct this guy on how to properly kiss.
Right.
There's guys who do that lip bite thing or the lip suck. Like, they
you
just
don't
don't
like that?
stop doing
well,
it. No, but I'm just saying they're going to do it. You know what I mean? If you tell them not to, I think it's just part of what they do.
What about the hickey? Where do you stand on this?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Now,
I've never.
Now, Josh, you want to take this?
Oh, feels great. I love getting a hickey. I don't like the after effects, of course, but I love Man,
You got
That's
to
why-
put it somewhere you can't see
On the
it.
neck?
That's why Josh has to
Oh.
wear turtlenecks a lot.
suck on this neck, baby.
Sadly, it's after going fishing with his brothers.
Yes, we have an incestuous homosexual fishing
Or
trip.
maybe it's from a fish.
It's the grossest, most unnatural thing that's ever
Go
happened.
beyond.
Sorry, it was a joke. Sorry, Larry. Your boys are all fine. Okay, let's get to our next letter, Allie.
Okay. Dear Allie, I've been with my lady friend for a year now. When we first started talking, she said she was single, but later I found out she was living with someone. Now, it's hard for me to trust her when I'm at work or she's out working or out with friends.
Yeah, she lives with somebody.
Well, no, it sounds like this is where it gets confusing. What should I do? Suck it up or move on?
Is he
And
the
by
other
the
man?
way, we have a son who's 8 years old.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like
Okay, wait
they've
a minute.
moved in together and have this
Wait,
No, wait a minute. I'm
relationship.
confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too. I thought she just met the guy.
Yeah, I thought she was living with someone else and they were dating.
So just from that surprise ending, it sounds like he's saying, I've been with my lady friend for a year now. And when they met, she said she was single, but she had been living with someone. Now I think they do live together, but she can't be trusted, he's saying, when
they have
she
an
says she's at
8-year-old
work or out with friends.
So who does she have the 8-year-old son with?
8-month-old son.
Oh, 8 months.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that was really confusing.
That, I don't know. There's
Yes,
there's too
sorry.
much. There's too
That
much
might
we
have been- I might have
don't.
said that wrong.
There's too much we don't know about this. Does she like him, or does she want to be with somebody else? Just because they have a son together doesn't mean they want to be together.
Yeah, is he the other man in the scenario?
I'm lost. I give up.
Yeah, I guess since he doesn't say what their status is now, I assume that means since they have an 8-month son that she left him and is living with
Yeah,
this guy
yeah,
now,
right.
but she can't trust him because of the circumstances under which they met.
Oh.
Too late now.
Because that happens, you know what I mean? When
Is the
you're
guy?
with
Wait, hang on a
someone-
second. Is the guy a good kisser? Because if
That
he
is
is,
important.
if he is, we can kill two birds with one stone here. Yeah, I give up. Do you have one more? Let's get to one we can help with.
Sure. Dear Allie, my boyfriend is going to propose, and I'm sure he's going to do one of those super public engagements. I really don't want him to, and he knows it, but I swear he's going to do it anyways. I do want to marry him, but this will make me furious if it happens. How can I make him not do it?
Oh, God.
Get your girlfriend.
Tell him
gosh.
and be completely serious. Tell him that if he does a public proposal, she will say no. She will say no. The only way she'll say yes, and she just needs to flat out tell him, I will say no, and I will mean it.
Yeah,
He
and
won't
he'll
do it.
ruin
What
everything.
if it's really important to him, though?
Yeah.
Then he's an idiot.
I don't know if man. Yeah.
Talk to her girlfriend.
Because if it's really important to him, she should just go along with it
No.
for him.
No, I think a proposal is
That's
more.
a progressive view. No one ever thinks of that part of it.
Right.
To make the guy happy in
Yeah,
an
make the
engagement.
guy
I wouldn't
happy.
have thought of it
Isn't the
either.
proposal more important to the woman than the guy?
Well, apparently to this guy, maybe it seems to be more important to him if he knows she doesn't want a public
If he wants to do
proposal.
this big public proposal, he's a douchebag. Dump him.
I wouldn't say dump him, but
Grow up.
talk to her girlfriends and then, plant the seed that way.
You're not in high school.
It sounds like he knows it though, but he still, like
knows.
Christy says, really wants to go ahead. Like this is his big moment, I think.
He's going to do it
You
at
know?
a football game and look at me.
Probably.
Look at me. Grow up.
I feel like if they're discussing getting married, I agree with Josh. She can just flat out say, hey, this is not what I want. Can we do something in the middle?
Well,
she
she
already
did, and
said
he
that.
said, "I'm not." She should say, I will absolutely tell you no."
Okay.
But
Yeah,
what if
100%.
she really wants to marry him, though? And then she's...
Then he can try again with a proper proposal.
But then, wouldn't you think you'd be like, well, if you weren't going to listen to me over that, you're not going to listen to me in life, and then you'd ruin everything.
Either way, someone's going to be embarrassed.
I don't know why more people don't say no during those public engagements. I'd be horrified if anyone did that, like on a big screen at a game of some sort. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's supposed to be an intimate
There
moment.
goes Saturday night.
It's supposed to be.
Oh,
Wow, that was fast.
I can only. Were you gonna do it on stage at your comedy show?
I'm not. I was kidding.
At the bowling alley?
the
No,
bowling
that's on Friday night. Pat's on stage.
Oh.
You're at a bowling alley?
Saturday night, you're at the Hotel Mead.
Oh.
Hey.
it's not a bowling. There's a very nice showroom
It's
attached.
huge. Yeah.
Friday, it's Dale's Weston. Never mind.
Dale's Weston Lanes.
In Weston,
Wisconsin.
Allie, I don't think we did a lot of good today. I don't know. I really got the weird kisser.
Yeah, I don't know that we helped anyone out.
I think we saved some lives.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, now, Allie, how about this? We had a news story. You were with us in Orlando. Now, when you flew back to New York, you got on an airplane. The plane took off. Nice airport, Orlando. How would you like it if you'd gotten on the plane and you had to get off the plane because some lady had brought a squirrel on board?
Allie and I barely made it through TSA. Am I right?
Let's cry.
Oh God,
Orlando
yeah,
was horrible that day.
Well,
mob
they're
scene.
busy. They did a nice job. It's a very busy airport.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Oh, a therapy squirrel. That's like a rodent. That's like a therapy rat.
Yeah, it is.
see, we're on different sides of this one. I think it's ridiculous.
What if I took my chinchilla on?
Then you're a lunatic. If you want to take your weirdo pets on a plane, drive. Okay, don't ruin my life. And
Well, you can't drive a plane.
no, and all the people on that plane, arrived late. All the people picking them up were, thousands of hours of people's time were eaten up because this lady thinks a squirrel is important to have. If it's that important, drive. Or make a lot of money.
And what happened to
driving.
Xanax and Bloody Marys?
That's what I said.
Yeah, relax people.
Hello, much better.
Much more effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start flying with my therapy vial of smallpox. See what
On that note,
okay, it's too much.
thanks, Allie. Alli Breen, how do we get a hold of you, Allie? What is the place that we've got?
It's at Alli Breen on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any of those. Direct message me.
And it's ALLIBREEN. Thanks, Allie.
Bye, Allie.
Perfect. Talk to you soon.
See ya.
I think today we didn't do real well, did
Nope.
we? Didn't come to any conclusions. A lot of
Well,
weirdness.
A lot of complicated issues out there.
Don't we get letters saying that they follow our advice and it flopped?
I've never seen them, but
God,
we
no.
mostly letters
If anybody
saying-
follows our advice, they need to get a lot.